carrying every drop of water that flows down two-thirds the continent.
From Minnesota to Louisiana, spanning more than 2,000 miles long, it's the nation's longest river, with a history much deeper than the water itself. The Mississippi was the main artery of America's pre-railroad economy, transporting boatfuls of cash crops and the slaves who tended them during the early 1800s.
And when it landed in New Orleans. They were the colored people's soul age.
But one of its narrowest points stood for something completely different.
A piece of Louisiana land, which has been referred to as Free Negro Point. Now, Negro was not the word that was used to identify the area.
Historian Dr. Don Hernandez says this part of the river represented not bondage, but opportunity.
Apparently, here on the bluff, it was a large plantation. Because it was a large plantation, there would have been slaves. History reports that people who were enslaved and who were working in this area from time to time sought their freedom by escaping across the Mississippi River.
Escaping from chains in the east to liberty in the west. An irony not lost on students of Southern University, Louisiana's oldest historically black university, founded at the eastern edge of that hopeful yet dangerous point.
It's overwhelming. I feel like I have a lot to prove because I'm here at Southern University and it was founded as an institution to educate blacks in Louisiana, and slaves, they weren't allowed to read or write. It's crazy because I'm taking advantage of the opportunities that they put for me, and to know that right behind me is where they escape for freedom I can't imagine it.
Definitely always been proud to call myself an alumni of Southern University, but now I definitely have more of a spiritual connection to it, knowing that my people had to swim across the river to get to freedom.
When you're enslaved and when you have been tortured and beaten, I suppose anything that might afford you freedom would be inviting.
Today, the river sustains jobs for more than 580,000 people, creating over $150 billion in revenue for the U.S. economy. Once a river of pain, but also a river of prosperity, a river of change. Reporting in Baton Rouge, I'm Lauren McCoy.